Today we're preparing to do some bottling. As you can see here, I have my bottle tree all set up. These bottles have all been washed already with my jet bottle washer, and they've been sanitized using the sanitizing solution on the top of the bottle tree here. Now they're all just waiting on the tree, drip drying into the base. They're waiting for me to grab them as I need them. Now I set up this bottling table for myself long ago to make bottling from the kegs easier for me. Here's my keg fridge, and right here in the back is the keg of Strawberry Cider that we're going to be kegging today. The hose is coming out the door. There's two that lead into the filler. The one on the left is the liquid line in, and that leads directly from the line out from the keg. The one on the right is the gas line in, and that's connected inside here to my gas block. The line right on the end there, and I need to open that valve in a moment to allow me to equalize the pressure between the keg and the bottle that I will be setting below the stopper here to fill. Got a little drain on the bottom of my table there for when I pull the filler out, and I just put a bucket below to catch the excess. And just to the right of that on the table, I've mounted my bench capper so that the minute I've done filling the bottle, I can just move it right over and cap it and then put it back into the boxes. The boxes these bottles on the tree came out of are all over here. I just need to move a few of them to the right of my chair, so I'm all set to go. So I'm going to finish getting set up here and mount the camera, and then you can watch me do a little bit of bottling. Okay, got my bottle caps and everything set and all set to go. Grab a bottle cap here, put it up under the capper, so we're ready for that. Grab our first bottle. Make sure the stopper seal's good in there. And then the first thing we do is slowly open the gas valve. We want to equalize the pressure between the keg and the bottle. So we open the relief valve for a few seconds and let the bottle fill up with CO2 and purge all the oxygen out. So a few seconds should be enough for that. Then we close the gas valve. Now when I open the liquid valve, at first nothing should flow into the bottle. And it doesn't, because the pressure is the same as in the keg. Now we very slowly open the relief valve, and that lets liquid start slowly flowing into the bottle. We want to let it fill up slow so we don't get much foam. We want to barely drop the pressure in the bottle below the pressure that's in the keg. Getting up here. You want to get it near close to the top as possible, because you will lose a little when you pull out the dip tube. Okay, getting into the neck here. Now we close that, close the liquid valve, and just crack the relief valve just a touch before you pull the bottle off so you don't have a pop. Get it immediately over to the capper and cap right away. There's a little bit of foam at the top there, as you can see, but since I got the cap right back on, all that will be forced back into solution and that bottle should be fine. Now let me show you, it's the same process when you're doing a larger 22-ounce bottle. So I have my filler on this nice slider here, can accommodate the taller bottles as well. Okay, so got that all sealed in there. Make sure all our valves are closed. Okay, start again with the gas valve. Now with the 22-ounce bottles, you need to let the air flow an extra second or two to make sure, and I keep my CO2 in the fridge, so for me a good indication is when this air is coming out cold, the bottle's filled with CO2 and has purged all its air. Close the gas valve, open the liquid valve. Again, you see nothing flows at all until I open the relief valve. And there we go. Now with my capper, I have it set for, I have it marked for both 12 and 22-ounce bottles, so I know the height to move it to. Okay, so get this under here. Cap on. Good to go. Alright, so that's basically what the bottling process looks like. I'm not going to sit you here through all the bottles I need to fill, but thank you for watching. I need to bottle a little more of my chamomile ale, excuse me, but I'm not going to be ready to do that for another couple weeks. So I'll come back with you in a few days and we'll open one of these bottles. I'll show you how the carbonation level is, how they held that carbonation because of the counter pressure fill. Thanks. Okay, well, I thought I'd come back and give you a closer look here as I fill a few of these bottles. I'm getting less foam now because I'm getting the hang of it. I haven't used my bottle filler in a while. But getting less foam, which is good. And I wanted to give you a closer look at the whole process. There's the relief valve, purging the air out of the bottle. Gas valve closed, liquid valve open. Now my impatience was a problem before. You need to let the bottle fill extremely slowly. I'm going to get my capper ready. And as you see, there's virtually no foam on the head of that. A little thin amount at the rim. And that's what you want, that's ideal. The less foam you get coming out of, or less CO2 you get coming out of solution as you fill the bottle, the better. Okay, so let that slowly fill to the top here. Get ready to close our relief valve, because it gets a little faster when it gets into the neck. Close at the top, liquid closed, and then again we crack this. And there we go. Okay, I'll do one more for you. Did get a little bit of spray on my finger there from that one, but no foam came out. Okay, so insert the filler in the bottle. Purge the air in the bottle with the CO2. And that's just because of the slight amount of foam at the top of the last beer. That's normal, and I actually open it to let it spray it out that way. Okay, let's fill this one nice and slow, just like the last one. Get our capper ready. Getting lots of that good strawberry flavor from the cider here. Okay, relief valve closed, liquid closed, relief valve open. Whoa, that one stuck on good. Okay, so there you go, and you see I'm getting less foam now, things are going nice and smoothly, so I'm going to get back to it.